Yo, what's up, traders? It's your one and only skill coach, Team Legend, and I'm super excited to have you all here today on this. So, for those of you who's been asking me, Team, why not take a live trade on this strategy and show us how it works? So, this is the video, right? So, I got price on my zone, and I decided to place a trade. Now, actually, price has actually passed my zone. I ought to take the trade inside the box, but all the same, no problem. So I've just placed the trade. So what I need to do right now is to mark out where my TP is likely going to be, my TP1, or just depending on how price goes. If I see price going deeper, I'll still go deeper. All right. But this is going to be my anticipation for a TP1. Then I'm just going to bring out my rectangle and let me see. I'll change the color to white. So it's going to be quite different from the original color I have on the top. So this is going to serve as where I will be having my TP1. Okay. So let me just put it like this. So I'm going to put my TP1 right under here. So based on my analysis, I actually have intend that price should go deeper than this. But this is just going to be like my TP1. So right now I have all trades still running in red. Yeah, so that's basically the thing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pause the video, all right, and probably come back when price indeed makes more move to the upside or to the downside, wherever price want to go. I'm going to come back and continue the video. So for the meantime, if this is your first time on my channel, you want to do me a little favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to leave a comment. Alright guys, so you're welcome back once again to the video. So this is how far price has actually gone. And then as you can see, we are currently running in profits. We were currently on red, now we're in blues. Okay, so let's see how far price is still gonna go. And don't worry, in a bit I'm gonna explain the strategy to you in case if this is your first time on this channel. All right, don't forget also that you need to hit the subscribe button. And indeed, I've made previous videos concerning this strategy actually. In fact, that's how you're going to learn how to use the strategy. So I'm going to drag my take profits a little bit deeper. That's where I'm anticipating my TP2, and hopefully it goes as deep as that. The reason why I'm anticipating my TP to go even deeper is because of this support. All right, so I can see that this is a typical support, and if you guys observe, this is a head and shoulder chart pattern, so that's even more confluence to push this price even deeper and deeper. And based on this head and shoulder, we all know the rules when it comes to chart pattern trading is about the neckline. So based on this head and shoulder, you get to observe that my TP1 is actually the neckline of the head and shoulder. So that tells me that it's likely going to break even deeper. So we're here on $50 profit. Now I'm going to pause the video again. Yeah, traders, so you're welcome back once again to the video. So I had to pause it again just to show you guys the later progress of the trade. Okay, so if you observe now is we are on $62 and currently counting. Anticipation is to take profit right down here. All right, down there, that's where I'm anticipating to take profit. Okay, so now here is the whole thing. If you want to understand this strategy, you need to watch the very first video that I made about it. Okay, so I'm going to make it very simple. On my YouTube channel here, I put this set of videos with this particular strategy in a playlist. So you don't have to search all my YouTube channels to be able to find where is the first or the second video. Okay, so just go through the playlist. You'll be able to see all the previous videos and the subsequent videos that I will be posting more concerning this strategy and how it works. In this way, it's going to help you to stay focused on learning the strategy and following how it works to become good at it. Okay, so So you guys saw when I took the trade, all right, and then you saw how you saw the progress so far, and now you can also see how that the trade is still going in favor, okay, in favor. And I told you this is where I'm expecting to take my profit. So what is the whole thing? And the first thing you could probably ask is, so why did you actually trade here? Why didn't you trade here? When I got into the chart, I already saw price had already left my zone, the zone I was anticipating for, because I usually look forward to trading when it's around that zone where the volume was really high. Okay, so why then did you trade here? That's what you will ask me. And so if you come over to the 5-minute time frame, this was what I observed. I observed that price had already spiked down and the bulls had already started pushing back into that same zone. All right, so it was kind of like serving as a break and a retest. Okay, so that was what gave me the confidence to actually place the trade that I placed there. All right, so you could see that that was where I saw the huge volume of the market. And if you guys remember in the previous video, I told you if market breaks out and probably it's heading on its way to a retest where that volume had already been generated, there's every tendency that the retest will be a strong pushback to the downside. On the other hand, if price broke out and coming back and this volume is there or is here already, that simply means that if price comes back in, there's every tendency that it's going to push back really up to the upside. I hope you understand this. Please use the comment section and ask your questions so that I can understand what to talk about in the next video to help you understand better how to use the strategy. For the meantime, traders, make sure you stay safe and keep winning.